We say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah, let me go and show you why they hating, man. This part 4. That's why he hating. That's why these company people is hating, man. For that reason right there. That's why he hating. Let's go take a look. Look why he hating. I don't play like these junkies do. Look at all the games these junkies play, man. And look at my record. And I play through hate. That's the real reason why he hating.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night. It comes down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. 30. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. It's a big strike downfield to Agbuka. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, Williams. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this is Cup, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Ready up!
First and 10, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Breaks attack, he's still going. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's on target to Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here on first down. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Ready, ready.
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Yes, I got
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Down. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go back for it. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on. Split up.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 6. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
And the 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 13 yards. Another 3 and out.
On fourth down, it's Williams. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
54 yards.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
Pick up on the play of 54 yards. First down, Ravens.
We've set it downs from 37. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Marshall now in motion right. Williams throwing on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. Breaks through and breaks away. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier. She gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
And the Baltimore.
Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1st and 10. That's a 40-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ooh, put some heat on this deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Ravens 15. Campbell on the kickoff.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has it at the 11. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
A give now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Williams off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after the pass.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Second and 10 now. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run here from the gun.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Right up the gut. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 60 Bisons. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready up.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a couple couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On play action, Williams. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
This defense, they have played, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The handoff on third and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3. It's
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Firing it deep, left side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll begin his return from the 11. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Same guy, Wilson again. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable incredible timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. Try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
A 6-yard pickup.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final 1. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
31. Ravens 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams.